So, what have we been doing this week? Hi, welcome back. Hope everybody is well. We are Paul and Marie, a UK reselling couple. So this week we've been out busy sourcing. So let's take you through what we've been doing. So first we had a comment, didn't we?
Yes. A couple of comments on the last couple of
we
videos.
did, yes. About where's the coffee?
The videos have been lacking by not having our coffee. So cheers, Keith at Hitco.
Cheers.
And cheers everybody else. We are still drinking way too much coffee, aren't we?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's the only thing that keeps us going.
Yeah.
How hot is it? Because you've only just paid it. Is it going to burn me lip off?
It's all right.
It's all right. I'll sit then before we get going.
Let's see Marie burn her lip off.
Oh, that's really nice.
Quite slurpy.
That's really...
Anyway.
I forgot I should not be drinking coffee because I am slurpy. I forgot that. So should we get into it then?
Anyway, we're going to get into it.
Let's put that down for a sec.
Yeah, so we're going to take you back last Wednesday, aren't we?
Get back in time. Woo. Doodaloo, doodaloo. No one knows what I'm talking about.
No. Wayne's World. Anyway.
Last Wednesday, where did we go?
Where did we go?
Waterlooville.
That's right, we did.
It's Wednesday this week now. A whole week's gone by, and you do get a little bit like that when you get to our age, don't you? You get to our age,
get a little bit forgetful.
You can't remember where you've been. I wrote it all down, hun, so we can put it in the video.
Oh, that's good, because things, life flashes by so quick, and you think, where did I go? What did I do? And anyway.
It was a bit of a morning out with my parents, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So we weren't on a serious sourcing sort of trek. It was really...
It was a nice morning out, wasn't it?
Yeah, go to the charity shops. Yeah. They like to go to charity. This is further than they would normally go. So we sort of took them there.
Yeah.
Waterlooville. And we did buy a handful. When I say handful, not much at all, was it? Because we weren't seriously sourcing, because it was a bit expensive there. But we did get this. I'm going to flash it up now, hun. This gorgeous leaf. I'm going to move over and read out what I've got. How professional.
Need the pad.
It was £1, and it was labelled as a vintage leaf-shaped snack nuts nibbles bowl. We listed it for $18.99 on the same day. Look at us go, smashing it. We bought it, we listed it, and then it sold the following day for £15 on an offer. We were happy, weren't we?
We were very happy.
And I just want to point out, normally, if you're new to these videos, we do harp on about buying things to sell for over £20, and clearly that wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Sometimes you see something for £1 on a shelf, and all I needed to do was a quick squirt with some polish, and it looked amazing, and it sold quickly. So yes, it doesn't fit with our business model, but sometimes you can't help yourself, can you?
You can't, but the thing is, with that, when you were picking it up, you knew that it was going to be quick.
It was gorgeous.
You looked at it and you think, well, that's just a quick wipe over, a quick listing, photographs very quick, and done and dusted very quick. So that sort of profit is okay.
Yeah.
But yes, we are aiming for over the £20 mark.
But they're not there.
It's the items. No, they're not there. And
you
want to do something. You want to get some form of profit.
We must have gone to about 8 or 9 shops.
Yeah.
In that morning, and I think we only picked up about 3 or 4 things. It was not great, was it? So behind you, hun, we've also got things that we picked up and listed the same day, but they haven't sold yet. So, it's the gold 24.
I'll get that out.
The 24-year-old Time to Celebrate tin. That big round one, that's it. That one was £1, and we've listed it for $12.99. Look at that. It was only £1 in a charity shop. What a bargain.
It's lovely, isn't it?
And next, hun, is this this little peacock chair, which was also £1.
That one there?
Yeah, that was also listed the same day. Give it a bit of a go with my brush because it was a bit dusty.
They're great sellers.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be a little bit careful, because obviously if they're caked in dust, they're going to take a long time to sort out. But this one was sort of all right, and it's a quick,
it's
get
only
your
tiny.
brush.
You might not be able to see. Well, you probably
You can see. Well, from my hand look, I think you can see how small it is.
Normally they go up for over 20, but where it's so small, it's gone up for $16.99.
But again, this one didn't really take you too long to sort out, did it? So
that was good.
Yeah.
So that was Wednesday. Then we had a bit of a listing day on Thursday and Friday, I think. Did we? Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember. But we went out Sunday. Went to a boot sale on Sunday. This was our first boot sale for a long time, wasn't it? Went to Bridge Mary, our local boot sale, and you picked up these Mordaunt speakers, didn't you? Mordaunt
Short speakers. Yeah.
Yes. Then you paid £7.
Yes. Yeah.
And you cleaned them up, didn't you?
I did.
Tested them on a Sunday.
Speakers I do like because they don't take too long to test. With loudspeakers, you do have to give them a thorough test. And when I'm in the office testing them, Marie knows about it. Because you do have to give them a good blast just to make sure there's, the cones are okay and all this. Yeah, not maximum, but a good blast.
You've got that. I always have a little sing.
You do when I'm testing stuff. Yeah.
What's her name? I used to do Hannah Montana. What's her name?
Oh, I have Miley Cyrus. I have. There's a few songs I have.
Party in the USA.
Yeah, and I like to use the same songs. Because I don't know, I just think I know what it's supposed to sound like, and I know what but anyway. Yeah. So you give them a good test and cleaned them up, and they were great, weren't they?
And they sold on the same day.
Yeah.
Tell them how much for, hun. Tell them how much for.
$79.99.
Oh, it was a good night here at Emsden headquarters.
Yeah.
Same day.
Yeah.
£7 into $79.99.
That's the sort of one we want.
We want them daily. That's what we want, don't we?
Yeah. So yeah.
So also, it wasn't quite a good day, was it, when you were walking around the boot sale? Do you remember last week's video where we bought that big rocking chair and things like? I bought the big rocking chair, and I said to Paul, well, perhaps I should be a bit more aware of the wrapping and what you have to do, and just be a bit more aware of that. Show them what I bought, Hum.
Are you ready for this?
Brace yourselves, everybody.
It's here. And guess what? It's wicker. This is the lid.
That's the lid. Look at the size of it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this is what she bought.
I couldn't help it. It's a big boy. Look at that.
I can't even see the camera now.
Look at the shape of it. If you turn it around, my love, you can show them the handles.
Hang on.
Like
Where are we? Where's the handle? Oh, it's there.
Sort of a gorgeous wicker laundry basket. I've sort of said Alibaba style. I don't know if it is strictly Alibaba style, but I've called it that because it's got a lid and the curve of it and everything.
Yeah, it don't get me wrong. It's solid. It's lovely. But it's massive.
Just put the lid on it, hun. Look at that.
Look how gorgeous. It covers me up.
I've not put the lid on right.
And I'm a big bloke, and it covers me up. It's massive.
It was only £5 though. I couldn't leave it.
I mean, for £5, it is a good bargain. There's no doubt about that. But we can't ship this.
I know. When I was looking at it, Paul was mouthing across the way to me, "We can't ship that. It's too big to ship." And I knew it was, but I thought to myself, well, this will make me put it on as a collection only on eBay, which is what we've done. We've listed it for $54.99 because there are solds of around about the £60 mark for these sort of massive Alibaba style. It's probably not strictly Alibaba style, but I've gone with that.
We've gone with that. I can't even quite reach the bottom, but yeah, it's it's very nice.
But for £5, there is profit in it. What I probably will do this coming week is get it listed on Facebook Marketplace. Obviously for a lot less money, but still trying to get our money back and a bit of profit.
The reason I can't ship it, I can wrap it, that's not a problem, but the postage cost to actually send this outweighs what it would actually be worth doing. You know what I mean? It worked out at £40 plus or something like that to actually ship it, and so of course it's not worth it, and that was only UK mainland. So that's why it's collection only.
So it may take longer, but for that
it may do, and I will look into other means because we only really use Parcel Force for bigger items, and we've had a lot of success with Parcel Force. But unfortunately, they will take it, but the prices shoot up because of the size of it. And I did put the measurements in of just the item, just curiosity to see whether they'd accept it if it was just the item, but obviously I wouldn't do that. But I just wanted to see what it would be, and yes, it's too much.
It's too big.
It's too big.
But I sort of knew that when buying it. But for £5,
it is a good buy. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But it
may
lovely.
take a while to sell. That's the only downside.
So it's living up here at the minute.
Yeah, we're going to flash up this other basket that we bought because we went to two boot sales, didn't we? We went to the Bridge Mary Gosport car boot sale because that's hard standing. and we bought a few bits and pieces there. And then we went to the Titchfield one, didn't we? And I bought this gorgeous basket, which were flash up, which was £5. Lovely vintage basket with like finger holes. And this has been listed for $39.99. So the good thing about the boot sale was that everything was listed the same day.
Yeah.
Apart from a clock. I bought a clock for £1, and for some reason it's gaining an hour every time.
Well, it turns out we think, yeah, it is. It's precisely
an hour.
And yeah, we said we set it right, and then later on that day, hang on a minute, it's an hour fast, exactly. But anyway, we think what's happened is the minute hand is getting caught on the hour hand, and as it's going past, it's pulling it and moving it. So I've got to pull that out.
Yeah, first of all, I just will point out that Paul and Emily both thought I was a bit of a duffer when I set the clock and I set it wrong.
We thought we did.
So there was a lot of laughter on Sunday night when we watched Strictly and discussing how I'd set the clock wrong at my age. But then the following morning, it had gone forward an hour. Yeah. And we had 2 witnesses, so it's definitely not me. It's the clock.
It is the clock.
I don't know how it's doing it, but it's magically advancing an hour.
Yeah.
So we need to have a look at that, don't we?
We do.
But everything else got listed on the same afternoon, which is really good. But we also had a cracking Titchfield car boot sale because we bumped into... didn't we bump into... There's nothing like launching yourself at people. Poor old Janie Roo and Guzzy, they didn't stand a chance. No. When they said who they were...
Marie was very much...
I was just literally launched myself. They stood no chance. They are from the Monday night, the reseller therapy group on Cookie and the Haydens.
Reseller therapy group. Yeah,
we all get together on a Monday night. If you haven't seen Cookie and the Haydens on a Monday night, fantastic show. We're there every Monday, aren't we?
Every Monday.
As with everyone else, and everyone's friends, and it's such a lovely sort of...
Well, atmosphere. It's lovely.
It's lovely,
it's
we love
community.
It. So we already knew Janie Roo and Guzzy, even though we'd never seen them before. We sort of knew them because we've chatted before. Yeah. And it was so lovely to meet you. Sorry I smothered you, but it was really nice. It's always nice to thank people because we don't get the opportunity. The only time is when we meet people or when people leave us a comment. If you're not subscribed or you watch the videos but you've never left a comment, then we just want to say thank you very much. We do really appreciate you.
Yeah, and we do appreciate it. But if you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed?
So we just want to say thank you because we don't always get the opportunity to say thank you. Yeah. We're up to, what are we now, 1,780 is it, or something like that?
1,700
something subscribers, which is amazing for a couple of old
duffers.
Like us. Right. I was going to use the word idiots, but I think that sums us up more.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where are we in our week? So we've just done Sunday. We bumped into Janie Roo and Guzzy at the boot sale. So they've now formed part of our boot sale buddies and other boot sale buddies that we bumped into the week before. So street doesn't count, but it sort of does. Because we bumped into in a charity shop, didn't we?
It's quite random. It is really weird.
They must think we're stalking them now.
Yeah, I know,
because quite a bit.
We do, yeah.
It was Rosanna, Hannah and gorgeous Thomas.
Yes.
Lovely to see you again and catch up, and also hope that Thomas had a really great time pumpkin picking, because that's what they were off to do, weren't they?
That's it.
So what else have we got? So now, Sunday, we didn't buy much, so we thought we would go out on Monday, because we sort of had a bit of a panic, because we listed everything, and then it's like we get to Monday, we've still got some stuff from
we've got other stuff, but you know, when you gather stuff and you have sort of some lower value stuff, but you haven't got what you feel are like the big hitters, or
and you don't know if you've got enough to carry through.
So you know, after Sunday it was a bit, we're going to have to do something. So yeah, we went out on Monday. Went
to Shirley High Street. Now, some of you may have heard of Shirley because it's where local legend reseller Phil Higginson comes from. He comes from Shirley. So we were in his neck of the woods, weren't we?
Yes.
Having a look around the charity shops.
We were.
And again, the same sort of thing, slim pickings. Are we having a slurp now? Is that what we're doing?
Well, so, not together, or else it would be a silent video.
Okay.
Let me have my slurp first.
I did too much talking. So we walked around, we only had about an hour and a half, didn't we, on the car park, and we thought, no, that'll be plenty of time, because we were in and out of those charity shops, weren't we? There wasn't a lot to get, but I did get, traditionally, same sort of thing, a wicker cat basket, which were flash up here, This was £5. I've listed it for £24.99. Hoping to get around the 20-ish mark. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Wishful
we'll
thinking,
see.
I think,
Yeah,
but we'll
I
see how
think,
we get on.
yeah, hopefully it's, relatively easy to pack. It was easy to sort of deal with, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And again, it's that thing of, we've listed it for 25, but £5 into 20, okay.
Yeah. But the good thing about it was that we also bought some speakers. I say we, Paul bought some speakers, and we were able to put one of those in the cat basket to get it back.
We did, yeah. I bought a few pairs of speakers, and we only bought 2 bags.
Yeah.
They're only small bookshelf speakers, but I've managed to get them in the bag.
Stuck one in the cat basket.
And one had to go in the cat basket.
We both had longer arms once we got back to the van.
Yeah.
But I've got 3 of the pictures to show you for those speakers that Paul got. So we've got these Sony speakers. You paid £4.
Yeah.
And they've gone up for this price, haven't they?
It's $32.99. Yes.
Then we've got, I don't know if I'm racing now, whether the pictures are going to be flashing up at rapid speed.
That's all right.
Sandstorm speakers that were also £4.
Sandstorm, that's right. Yes, they were, and $29.99. They've gone
Neither
up.
of us are wearing our glasses.
No, I know.
It could say anything, couldn't it?
It could.
And
Everything's
then,
blurry.
Let me move it further away. Then we've got these Ministry of Sound speakers that were £4.
Yes, $39.99. I put on that. I'm probably reaching for the stars a bit on that, but I think they're worth it. Again, I had another fun night testing those.
You did, yeah? More the old party in the USA.
It was. And other stuff.
Well, Paul's Columbo.
Did you?
I was watching Columbo.
You've just announced now that you watch Columbo.
They know I'm old. They know I'm watching Columbo during the day. So really,
all the youngsters now are. What's Columbo?
No youngsters are watching.
No.
So that's sort of some of the buying that we've been doing. But what else have we actually done this week? Well, we've got some breaking news. We've had another sale on Vinterior. Woo! We'll flash it up. It was this vintage rattan duck-shaped woven fruit snack spread basket, retro kitsch. That's what I used as the keywords. We're looking at how I should have used the word nibbles. Nibbles would have been perfect, wouldn't it? This was 50p at a boot sale.
Yeah.
And we had it listed at $18.99 on eBay. We transferred it over to Vinterior as well, didn't we? When we first started. It sold for £19 plus £5 postage. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, it was on sale on eBay, so it had gone right down to $13.29. But we got more money on.
We did get more money on Vinterior, which is fantastic. It's our second sale. It's taken a little while to get the second sale, but I think with any new platform, it's going to take time to build. So we're just we've been a little bit guilty, haven't we, of not focusing too much on it.
Yeah, we haven't really put stuff on it last week or so. We need to perhaps do that.
Yeah, we do. We it's just that obviously you tend to focus on where you're going to get the most money, but obviously you do have to allocate time to a new platform as well, don't you?
To give it a fighting chance, really. But talking of new platforms in this seamless link, hun.
Seamless, yes.
Where are we with Vinted Pro?
Vinted Pro. Well, I don't know.
Is anyone, we're just going to put it out there, has anyone who is a limited company actually been verified?
Yeah.
Please let us know. Please, because we are just at our wits' end trying to do it over and over and over again, various different documents. And we're still trying to get verified, aren't we?
Getting contact from them is slow. Well, the last one said that they are now looking to look into it. Again, whether that's actually going to be the case or not, because I've said we're at a dead end. You know what I mean?
So
basically,
much time wasted going back.
Back and forth, and we've sort of expressed that we haven't had this issue with any other company. No. Do you know what I mean? Over the years,
we are listing stuff.
We're listing, and we're selling. We are listing and selling stuff, and we can still, at the moment, get access to the money. But we don't know how long that's going to be for, or whether there's a limit, or anything like that.
There's always that worry, isn't there, in the back of your mind?
That they're just going to say no until
and you're not getting your money. So
exactly. So.
With withdrawing it as it comes along.
As it comes along, we're withdrawing it.
Until we're verified, we're a little bit anxious about it, aren't we?
It. So, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because we think this, was it Mango Pay? They're not looking at it from a UK's point of view.
No.
They're looking at it from, France or wherever's point of view. They're looking at it.
Yeah. We've been set up as a business since 2001. Is it
We
2001?
2001, yes, but then we changed to a limited company, and that's obviously the point where it's taken it from, because it's in effect a new company.
All the documents are there. everything,
Yeah.
you
So
know.
that's from probably 2015.
Yeah.
So that's 9 years.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we've been self-employed for many years. Like I say, 2001 is.
Sometimes you just want a person to actually look at it and go, yes, they are a business.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
let's verify them.
You know, all the information really is on Companies House with that side of it. I mean, I don't know how sole traders are getting on.
No. I think some of them are still having issues as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on because we're
turned into a
ranting.
rant.
I know, but honestly, Christ, it's
what else have we been? I know it's frustrating because it zaps your time. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So what else have we been doing? We've also listed over 1,200 pounds worth of new listings to our store.
Yes.
Listing stuff mainly from what we've shown you, and also from our previous auction lot, which is mainly picture frames, pictures, that sort of thing.
A lot of pictures.
And some stereo and other speakers and whatever.
That's it, yeah.
We've also listed the Berger rocking chair from last week. If you saw last week's video, that has now gone up. Look how lovely Paul's photo is. He takes lovely photos.
Is it lovely?
Yeah, it does look lovely, hun. I give it a bit of a polish as well, and it's come up really lovely.
Excellent.
We're not don't mention about the other things in the video. I'm hoping no one's going to notice that they're still where they were in the garage. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. But let's talk about all the relists we've done. We've done 75 relists for some of our older stuff. We refresh, don't we? Daily
we do,
relisting
constantly.
we're doing to try and get some of those low value items gone from our store.
It's sometimes you just don't want to give up on an item. You think, oh, there's, somebody's going to want it, but you get to some point and you think, no, we're going to have to just stop. But yeah, we're trying, and to be honest, we do get some sales from older things when they've been relisted.
We do.
So you think there is some hope for the other stuff that we are relisted.
Yeah, we put a little code in our SKU box. We put RL and then one if it's the first time we've relisted it, and the date. So
it works out probably every couple of months.
Couple of months.
Yeah, we tend to do it, and just to keep the store sort of up to date, really.
Yeah, and we can sort of see if it's something that has been relisted and how many. We did when we had a look back once. We'd sold, I think it was almost half of the items that had sold. Had a little RL, so we knew that they, it had done something. This is why we keep doing it.
It does work, and that's it. But obviously, the more lower value items you sell, your sort of average selling price is going to drop. But we're not actively buying low value stuff anymore like we used to, because we used to buy tons of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're not necessarily doing that now. We are aiming for over the £20 mark, but doesn't always quite happen. But the bulk of it is over that mark.
And I think if we had a bit more faith in Vinted Pro, we'd be listing a lot more.
We have got
especially
a lot of listings up there. There's no doubt about that.
200 odd, I think we've got up there.
Is it really 200 now?
Something
right,
like that.
Okay. So we have got a lot up there, but it is. You feel that you could add more.
Especially some of the lower stuff that we would, if we had a bit more faith in it.
Yeah.
We just don't want the money to be cut off.
That's it. That's what we're worried about more than anything, is them saying, "Hang on a minute, no, you're withdrawing too much, or you're earning too much when you're not verified properly."
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what their next communication says.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they said they're investigating it now and looking into it further. That's what it sort of says.
All those years that we talked about no one knowing what the cracking the eBay algorithm code. Cool, you want to start with Vinted Pro? It's even worse.
That's a hell of a code to crack, isn't it?
It is,
yeah.
But that's sort of what we've been doing here at Emsden headquarters this week. Another busy week of trying to juggle our time with everything that we've got going on.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep going, list as much as possible, try and sell as much as possible, even though it's been a bit of a rubbish week for us, really, isn't it?
Let us know in the comments, how's your week's been going? I mean, what have your sales been good on eBay or other platforms, or have they taken a bit of a nosedive?
Yeah, we've had a sale as well.
We have had a sale, and ours hasn't been very good, to be honest with you. Yes, we did sell those speakers, which is great, but it's not amazing. Not considering we're in Q4 now, and it's
Yeah.
There you go. It's what it is, isn't it? You have to try and ride it, don't
and
you?
you have to keep on going, and that's what we're doing, aren't we?
Yeah, that's
Just
what we're
keep
doing.
on going.
Stay positive.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Stay positive. I know sometimes you sort of sit and cry, don't you? But you keep going. That's what you got to do. You keep going. So yeah, we can't have a coffee now because we've had our coffee, haven't we?
We have.
Had our coffee now. We've got to wait now till this afternoon. But we hope you sort of enjoyed the ramblings of a couple of
old duffers, yes.
A couple of old duffers trying to keep going on eBay, Vinted and Vinterior and everything else. And I'm sorry if it's been a bit rambly, but it's what happens.
But unfortunately, that's what happens with us. We just keep going, don't we?
Again, it's like
we don't want to end the video. That's what it is.
It's like group therapy, isn't it?
It is.
Tell you all our woes.
But
anyway, how have you been doing? Have you had amazing sales? If you have, lucky you.
If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. If you don't like our content, then don't worry. Give us a thumbs up. Only one thumbs up. Don't press it twice because it'll unthumbs up.
Yeah, we don't want that. We need all the help we can get. But no, we just want to say thanks ever so much. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the things we bought. We normally focus on selling, so we thought it'd be interesting to sort of show you what we've bought.
Yeah.
And some of the issues we've been dealing with here. And we better get on then because we've got to get some listing done.
Yeah.
So hope you're all well. Take care and have a really good week.
See you again soon.
See ya.